Life City family, what is up? It is Art and Bobby back in the kitchen for a video all about the best quality and healthiest sweet treats and snacks to eat this summer, ideally by the lake, if they ever open it here in Chicago, ideally by the pool, which I heard actually in the news that pools are being bought like crazy because people aren't going to go anywhere this summer. But these are the kind of snacks you're going to want to eat. I'm never going to tell you not to eat something. I'm going to guide you in the best direction, even though Art just made a face like, you tell people to do that all the time. So I'm talking ice cream bars, chips, colas, cookies, all that good stuff. Before we get rocking and rolling, this video is sponsored by one of the longest supporters of the channel, Thrive Market. Actually, in fact, a lot of the stuff we're going to talk about today, you can find on Thrive Market, and it's usually up to 30% cheaper than the grocery store. I'm talking gluten-free, dairy-free, keto, paleo, all that good stuff. When you go on their website, you can search by diet or by value, which makes it very easy to navigate. And a lot of the stuff can be a little pricey in the grocery store. For example, Siete, a great brand. If you open the Thrive Market app at the grocery store and scan the barcode, it'll tell you if it's cheaper online or if they have a better alternative. So like they actually have a Thrive Market branded Siete or paleo chip that's way cheaper and very, very tasty. All that great stuff is on Thrive Market. And even though they're so busy right now, they still give us a promo code because we're OG with them. Down below in the description box, you can get up to a $20 shopping credit when you become an annual member to Thrive Market. You're gonna love it. And best of all, you don't have to go to the grocery store. That beautiful green box comes to your door. If it's summer treats and sweets, we gotta start with ice cream. We have a whole video about ice cream that actually came out on National Ice Cream Day last year, so watch that when this is done. But when it comes to ice cream, it's all about finding the best quality ice cream. A lot of ice creams will be loaded with sugars. I'm talking up to 25 grams per serving. 25 grams is literally 6 teaspoons of sugar. So we're gonna try to mitigate that. So if that's the case, this is actually one of my favorite lower sugar, non-dairy ice creams. This is called Keto. It's made from avocado, spoiler alert, and this flavor, the mint chocolate chip, is lovely. And what's really cool about it, read the ingredients here. It's made with avocado puree, which actually has really good fats in there, and it has a creamy texture. And it's one of the few ice creams that doesn't use natural flavors. And how much sugar? 13 grams per half cup is not bad. I typically see a minimum of 18. So that's pretty darn good, and it's really, really tasty. I had this the other night watching a little Netflix. It was delicious. Now, I didn't get any, but if you're gonna go dairy ice cream, something we don't really eat too much here, I highly recommend going organic, because if it's regular or conventional milk, it comes from GMO cows. What is a GMO cow? It's a cow that eats a strict diet of GMO soy and grain. So those, in my opinion, those GMOs get passed through to the milk and the beef we eat. So go for organic. There's a couple really good ones at the store. There's Almond organic. There's one called Humboldt Creamery at Walmart. It's a great deal. But there's also a lot of keto ice creams out there. This is one called Enlightened, and it's a really good one, but it's not quite there. Actually, none of the keto ones are quite there, because even though it's 1 net carb per serving, which is great, we look at the ingredients here. And they're all made with cream or milk that's not organic, so that's not ideal. And they all have natural flavors in there too, which is still par for the course. But what I do love about this is, look at this. There's less than 1 gram of natural sugar, 8 grams of sugar alcohol, and we're talking about a really, really high quality macro count there. So I like that. But if you look at the other ones like the Rebel ice creams, it's all the same. It's conventional dairy. I would typically stick to vanillas and chocolates because those don't have natural flavor. Once you start going to mint chocolate chunk, birthday cake, all these crazy flavors, it's natural flavors. But there's a lot more info in my ice cream video that Art and I did last year, back in the day when we could actually go to the grocery store. Now, I love a good ice cream bar, and So Delicious makes these vanilla bean, no sugar added. This is why I love So Delicious. It's dairy-free, which I am at home, and it's the only no sugar added dairy-free one on the market. Look at the ingredients here. The only ingredient I don't love is natural flavors, but it's low carb. You look at the macros here. Once you subtract out the carbs from the fiber from the sugar alcohols, we're talking about, what, 7 minus 3? 4 grams of net carbs for a delicious chocolate-covered, look at that, ice cream pop. all day, every day. That is fantastic. Would love to eat this by the pool when no one can watch me. I make a mess because I'm a total pig. That is great. So those are my, I feel like Bill Clinton now on the SNL skit. Trying to get aid to Somalia, the warlords. These are my top picks.
Well done, man. Good job on that one.
That was pretty good. Normally that's Art's line, but I nailed it this time. Let me put these back real quick. Okay, let's stay in the sweet realm. I saw something at the store that I've never seen before, and you probably wouldn't think it's going to be Bobby approved, but dark chocolate caramel popcorn by Lily's. I'm all about getting the best possible treat or product out there using great ingredients. You think of chocolate popcorn, normally it's going to be tons of added sugar, maybe bad quality chocolate, palm oil, and GMO popcorn. This, my friends, is a brand called Lily's, which we all love here because they use stevia and non-GMO erythritol. But look at this, dark chocolate caramel popcorn. Punch in on these ingredients here. They're all really solid ingredients. It's the chocolate filling, and then they put a bunch of fiber in there to back out the net carbs. It's sweetened with stevia, and the popcorn is non-GMO popcorn. And what's so interesting, look at the macros. 18 grams of total, 10 fiber, so it's 8 net carbs minus sugar, alcohol, 7 net carbs for a 28 gram serving. Visually, I don't know what 28 grams is because I'm not British, but it says 3.5 servings per bag. This is really, really interesting stuff. I'm literally dying to try this. All right, you gotta try it too.
Thank you.
Wow.
Good.
That's really good.
More chocolate than popcorn.
Agreed. More chocolate than popcorn. The caramel is really nice, and they're not even using...
I don't even taste the caramel.
I tasted a little bit, but they're not even using natural flavors for the caramel, which is crazy. Probably one of the better super decadent treats out there. Fantastic.
I think I'll need another like 10 more to make up my mind.
We can make it happen, all right. Let's just skip over to drinks really quick. We talked a lot about healthy-ish drinks in last week's summer weight loss video. Make sure to watch that when this one is done. If you love cola, and I understand that people are literally addicted to their Coca-Colas, there's Mountain Dews and all that stuff. And if you go to sugar-free or diet cola, diet Coke, they replace the sugar with something almost as bad. It's like aspartame or sucralose or Splenda. These are fake sugars that are actually devastating to your body and make your brain hooked on sugar cravings. But something like Zevia is your best option out there. And I'm actually so excited to try this because I haven't had a cherry cola in probably 25 years. But how do they make it sweet? With stevia. And how do they get cherry cola in there? Because there's no cherries in here, it's natural flavors. This is my only beef with it, but we always pick the lesser of the two evils. Would I rather have natural flavors, which are really another word for artificial flavors, or tons of sugar? I'd rather have 0 sugar and artificial flavors. If you need baby steps to get off of soda, I would start with this to replace your Coke. Let's see how it tastes. You're gonna love it. You just get a slight taste of stevia. And then once you wanna get off that, you go to the next step. It's like, what about Bob with Bill Murray? Baby steps, all right? Remember that movie? Baby steps down the elevator. Baby steps down the stairs. It's baby steps. There's your first step. And then Spindrift is your second baby step because there's no natural flavors. There's no funny stuff in here. It just is the fruit. It's grapefruit, it's water, sometimes lemon, sometimes blueberry. And this is when you start getting off of the natural flavor stuff. And to be honest, you don't want to have too much stevia in your diet every day. It's still not ideal for your gut. This is what I drink, Art and I drink on hot days in the kitchen working here. This stuff is fantastic.
I was actually thinking about Uncle Buck, where he says he's going from cigarettes to cigars to nicotine gum.
I forgot about that one. Yeah. Good call, Art. I love that. Bringing up old school movies. Let's move on to chips and crispy things you might eat poolside. This is really cool. This is a brand out of California, and they make cashew-based yogurt that I normally eat. And they also make green juices. And they talk about being sustainable. They use some of their leftover greens like kale and spinach to make these grain-free paleo chips. Not all flavors are Bobby approved. This one is because look at the ingredients. Number one, what oil are they cooking it in? Coconut oil, amazing. Tiger nut flour is a high-fat, low-carb flour. Kale and spinach organic. Kale and spinach organic has to be organic. Otherwise, they are very, very high on the Dirty Dozen list. Look at those ingredients. That's great. Now, it's not low carb, but it's actually not as high carb as many other ones. Some of the other flavors will have safflower oil and natural flavors. I would stick with these. These are really, really tasty. Then, Siete. If you want a flavored chip with best-in-class ingredients, this is the one. Whether you get cheese, they have one called Fuego Ranch, and they're grain-free, once again, meaning no corn. But how the heck do they get ranch flavoring in there and do it normal without natural flavors? This is how. Vegan Parmesan, also known as nutritional yeast. Coconut milk powder for that creamy ranch. If this were Jim Gaffigan, what would be the ingredients, Art?
There'd be a little bit of buttermilk and a little bit of sadness.
Exactly. Lactic acid gives you that tang. Chia seeds are the magical plant that grows. Parsley powder, onion powder, fantastic stuff. If you're going to eat potato chips, this is the best you can do on the market because I always look at what kind of oil they're frying chips in. Usually chips are fried in processed plant-based oils like safflower, sunflower oil. These are cooked in avocado oil, but don't just stop there. Always read the ingredients because sometimes they can blend avocado oil with, say, canola oil. These guys don't. They're also using one of the best unprocessed salts in the world from the Pakistani mountain range, Himalayan salt, that actually has a ton of flavor and a ton of essential minerals in there that give it a complex flavor. I just wish these were organic. That being said, there's no organic ones cooked in avocado oil. These are the Bobby approved ones. This is unbelievable. I've talked about this brand before. Great name, great Buddha. It's organic popcorn. This is a new flavor, Oh My Ghee. I wish it said OMG, but gotta be trademarked or something. Look at these ingredients. Organic, non-GMO popcorn. Non-GMO and organic is a must for popcorn. Organic ghee. It'd be better if it was grass-fed, but organic ghee is such a great fat. And then Himalayan salt. This is such a great flavor. I would stay away from the ones that are the sweet ones or the cheese ones because they tend to use natural flavors. They also make a Paleo Puff. I just happen to have this because they sent over a big box, but I would get the plain ones. I ate them literally in like a day with Dessi. But when you start going into the flavored ones, they tend to use the yeast extract, or not the nutritional yeast. They tend to use natural flavors. You just gotta look, and there it is, organic flavor. Organic natural flavor is better than regular natural flavor, but not ideal. Stick with the plain one. It's like this crunchy, it's like a crunchy Cheeto with crazy texture. Look at that.
Is it like Eric Cartman's cheesy poofs?
It is a cheesy poof done with really good ingredients. I like the plain ones.
Yeah, I want the cheesy poof.
Vegan cheese is really good, but I would stick with the regular one. Now, let's say you want something back to the sweet side. Emmys, they make these like soft cookies, which I don't really call them cookies because they're so soft, it's more like an energy bite. But now they make chocolate covered coconut cookies, peanut butter bites. Anytime you see something like this, I get really nervous to see non-organic peanut butter because peanuts are a legume. I get nervous to see palm oil. You guys, want to see crazy ingredients? Everything with a star is organic. Coconut, coconut syrup. I've actually never seen coconut syrup before. I'm guessing it's the coconut sap, the blossom sap. Dark chocolate, organic peanut butter, peanut flour, and vanilla extract. Are you kidding me? Really, really, really cool. I'm going to try that in a second. And then, keto friends out there. This brand makes keto bars and keto cups. They also make paleo with coconut sugar. The most amazing stuff ever. How do they make a chocolate bar that's keto? Look at these ingredients. First of all, everything's organic, which is crazy. Cacao, meaning it's raw, unprocessed cocoa. Almonds, hazelnuts. They back out the net carbs using Jerusalem artichoke fiber. They sweeten it with monk fruit. They use macadamia nuts and cacao butter. Look at these macros there. That's what I'm talking about. 3 net carbs per serving. This stuff is insane in the membrane. They also make keto cups, like a healthy version of a peanut butter cup. Absolutely amazing. And then we've talked about keto cookies. And here's the deal. There's not too many on the market that I like. This is a very popular one. But when you start going low carb and you sacrifice other ingredients, then it's a major no-no in my book. So what's the grain-free blend? I love lupin flour and almond flour. Organic, non-GMO erythritol as the sweetener is great. What I don't love is palm fruit oil. It's a premium product using a horrible quality oil that's processed and they're putting natural flavors in there too. Don't substitute cruddy oil. If you put coconut oil in there, or even olive oil or avocado oil, it'd be way better.
Where's the natural flavor?
Let's see. It's in here somewhere. There. Natural vanilla. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Natural flavor.
There we go.
Right there. Yeah. So not something you want to eat. I know it's not keto, but you guys, we talked about these cookies in a haul a few weeks ago. The Simple Mills, almost paleo almond flour cookies have next level ingredients. They use coconut oil. The only thing that makes it non-paleo is the cane sugar and the chocolate chips. But Art, how do we describe the flavor and texture of this cookie?
Like Chips Ahoy.
It's a Chips Ahoy, but a healthier version. It's totally crazy. I gotta try this chocolate covered Emmys thing real quick. So these are great choices to have. Oh my God. I don't know. Delicious. Perfect amount of chocolate to peanut ratio. I mean, guys, when you're lounging, chilling by the pool, at the beach, take this kind of stuff with you. This one might melt a little bit. You might want to put an ice pack in your bag. But all of this stuff, almost all of it is available on Thrive Market. Use my promo code down below. You'll get up to the $20 savings for first-time members when you get the year-long membership. The membership pays for itself in a heartbeat. This is what you want to eat. This? What?
You know what that reminds me of? One Girl Scout cookie.
I haven't had Girl Scout cookies in about 25 years.
The ones with coconut in them. Samosas.
Samoa sounds right.
Reminds me.
All right, healthy Samoa, there you go.
Maybe not.
Yeah, so guys, snack right, do it proper. Don't eliminate the stuff you love, just eat the best in class products out there. Whether it's peanut butter, whether it's chips, whether it's cookies, do it proper. I know it's a little more pricey, but it's worth it, and it is less expensive when you use Thrive Market. So that's it, you guys. Like, subscribe, share. All those things are great. There's also a bell icon below the video. Enable the bell for all notifications, because we pretty much have 2 to 3 videos going live every week, and 3 or 2 live streams making a recipe. Tonight, which is Thursday, we're making burgers and salad and all that good stuff, and that was 2 days ago because this video came out over the weekend. So check that out. That's it. 2 more lovely videos are going below us right now. We got tons of snacks to crush, but Art and I will see you soon. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. Delicious.